Man, the universe is so huge. It just goes on forever, huh? Makes you wonder what's out there.
And yet, you've never stopped to think about what that actually means, have you, Kakarot?
What do you mean?
You see the universe, you see the stars, but you never question why it exists.
Why? I don't know. It's just there, I guess. It's like, it's always been there.
Exactly the answer I expected from you. Pathetic.
Come on, Vegeta. What's so important about it? I mean, does it really matter why the universe exists? We're here, we fight, we live our lives. That's all there is to it, right?
You're just proving my point. Most people think like you. Oh, the universe is just here, no big deal. They never stop to question it. But tell me, Kakarot, do you really believe something as massive and complex as the universe just poofed into existence without reason?
Well, science explains a lot, doesn't it? We got the Big Bang, evolution, physics. So why do we need to ask anything else? Isn't that enough?
Ha! That's where fools like you get it all wrong. You think because science explains how things work, that means it explains why they exist in the first place.
But isn't science supposed to explain everything?
Let me ask you something, Kakarot. Does a painting explain who painted it?
Huh? No, the artist does.
Exactly. Just because we can describe how the universe functions, doesn't mean we've explained why it exists at all.
Okay, but don't scientists say the universe just happened naturally?
You absolute buffoon! That's the same as saying a car just happened naturally because we know how an engine works.
Wait, huh?
Just because we understand how something operates, doesn't mean we've explained where it came from.
But, don't we know how the universe started? The Big Bang?
You mean the event where time, space, and matter all came into existence at the same time?
Yeah.
And where did that come from?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. And neither does science. The problem is, the Big Bang is the beginning of everything we can measure. Time itself began at that moment. Science can't go before it, because science itself depends on time.
But what if something came before the Big Bang?
Good question, for once. Some scientists propose there could be a multiverse, a whole bubble bath of universes, where new universes pop in and out of existence.
So that means our universe didn't come from nowhere?
Listen, idiot. Even if there are infinite universes, it doesn't solve the problem. Because you're just pushing the question back one step further.
Huh?
If one universe came from another, and another before that, you still haven't answered the main question. Where did it all begin?
Oh, so it's like a chain of dominoes?
Exactly. You could have 1,000,000 dominoes, but at some point something had to push the first one.
Okay, but even if the universe had a beginning, how does that prove there's a God?
Ever heard of math?
Yeah?
Then answer me this. Where the hell does math come from?
We invented it?
Wrong, you idiot. Math wasn't invented. It was discovered. It exists independent of us.
Wait, what?
If math was just something humans made up, we could change it however we wanted. We could make 2 + 2 = 5 just because it's convenient.
But we can't.
Exactly. Because math follows rules. Rules that exist whether or not we do. And guess what? Math describes everything in the universe perfectly.
Whoa.
Math is the language of the universe, and yet it's not physical. It's something beyond space and time. The only logical conclusion? It originates from a mind beyond space and time.
So, math proves God exists?
Finally, you're getting it.
But what about heaven and hell? That sounds like a human thing.
Let me ask you something, Kakarot. Do you believe in justice?
Of course.
Then tell me, where is justice for the truly evil? If a murderer kills thousands and dies peacefully in his sleep, where's the justice?
Well, there isn't any, I guess.
Exactly. If justice doesn't happen in this life, then it must happen in the next. That's why hell exists. It's not a fairy tale. It's a necessity for justice. And if punishment is real, so is reward. That's what heaven is.
So, the universe had a beginning, math comes from a higher mind, and justice requires an afterlife. Damn, Vegeta. You're really making me think.
About time, Kakarot.